Mr. Wallander, Skyview staff, special guests, families, friends, and my classmates, which is the whole reason why we're here. My name is Nate McLamb. It is an honor and even a dream to have this opportunity tonight to speak to all of you. When I started at Skyview 11 years ago, if you're doing the math, that's right, I did attend Skyview for preschool. When I started, it quickly became a home away from home, where I had the privilege of being a member of the Skyview family. This family has some of the best members, like Miss Freeman, who challenged me instead of being challenged. Miss Butler, who made me never want to leave third grade because her classroom made me feel so safe. Miss Wheeler, who taught me the importance of managing myself and citizenship. And Miss McHale, who empowered me to think for me. And of course, Mr. T and Mr. L. Thanks for always encouraging me. I'll miss you guys cheering me on. And the most recent family members that we have all shared this year, Miss Barkis, you've helped us get through this year by keeping us accountable to not only math and science. And Mr. McHale, you've taught us that there's some people you just can't let get to you. History would be a bit of a different story if people followed this bit of wisdom. And Miss Defner, you've shown us perseverance. After all, this is your first year in junior high. An eventful one, I'll let you know that. But it is her first year. You put up with a lot. You all have. Just in case you didn't realize it, you're still here. When it got hard, you didn't quit. When it was so easy to give up on each and every one of us, including me, you stayed. You didn't quit. Thank you for the example you've set, and thank you for your dedication. With all that being said, I would like to talk to you about our tomorrow, and the day, and the week, and the month, and even the next 4 years after that. Some of us will be making Peoria High School our new home. Some will be going to different high schools, and we will be pursuing new interests. But two things will always keep us in common. This night, attending Skyview, and two, changes, big changes, whether you like it or not. Think about it like this. Miss Barkis, Mr. McHale, Miss Defner, and Miss Curtis. Literally all of the mentors and teachers we've had over the past 9 years, you all have contributed to our education, which has established a foundation, kind of like the foundation a house sits on. And each of us holds a key. I would like each of you to reach for the envelope in front of you and open it. Those of you in the front row, that is the envelope to your side. Upon opening this, you will find one thing representing two things. A key. Representing an uncut key, just a useless piece of metal. The second thing being your potential. This can be a flat piece of metal that's useless and you can throw it away. Or this can be your potential. Life is all about perception. This can represent your potential. Your foundation holds your future. So think about this blank key as you are holding this. It is your foundation, your starting point, your achievements at Skyview. It is all of these things already, but the potential it will become, the potential it will unlock is up to you. Your choices, experiences, relationships, risks, decisions, all of these things are going to cut this key. Put this key somewhere you will see it. Let it remind you to celebrate when you're achieving this potential. Put this key somewhere you will see it. Let it remind you to celebrate when you are fulfilling this potential. Put this key somewhere you will see it. And let it remind you how valuable your potential is. Keep it under lock and key, pun intended. Cut wisely, everyone. With every choice and every decision, there's another groove cut. In closing, I leave you with this. Whatever you decide, many of you know, personally, or just see me passing by. Some of you know me as the obnoxious, loud kid that gets up in front of you and takes things way too seriously. But I want you to promise me something. Promise me one thing. That's all I ask. Promise me whatever you decide, you will be confident in it enough to be proud of it. Decide to use that potential that your key represents to make the most out of these next 4 years. Be confident that the foundation you have will guide the cuts in your key, that will lead you to being successful. And in 4 years, you will be able to look back and be proud of it all. You will be able to look back at that key and think about the risks, decisions, and relationships you have made, even the mistakes, and be proud of it. Congratulations to the families and friends who have supported us, and congratulations to the Skyview class of 2018.